These sliding wooden shutters add a dynamic element which can change the perception of the facade and is combined with a slate roof made with reused aged slate rocks extracted from local ruins. The integrated sofa seating area or this small elevated swimming pool. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Restless Living. My name is Christian and today we tour the Granary House designed by Marta Brandão Mimahousing here in the beautiful Portuguese forests of Arouca. This is a place of absolute serenity. You wake up, you go to sleep to the sound of a rushing river and chirping birds, while the view of this lush green landscape seems eternal no matter where you look. To emphasize this incredible scenery, the Granary House was designed with love, combining a pre-existing granary and the natural context. Traditionally speaking, a granary is a regional rural building with light proportions often used for drying and preserving grains. Besides the functional value, these types of buildings also hold cultural significance and could be used as communal spaces where local farmers could come and share agricultural techniques and knowledge. With the legacy of the granary in mind, Marta Brandão reinterpreted the pre-existing granary as an architectural dwelling overlooking the green terrain and the river. The keywords for the design became poetry and coherence, and when you look at the Granary House, these characteristics immediately become evident. The facade is clad with delicate darkened wood slats and is combined with a slate roof made with reused aged slate rocks extracted from local ruins. The use of local materials root the project to the area, while the slenderness of the traditional granary has been maintained and also enhanced by a minimalist and rustic reinterpretation. At the same time, these south-oriented sliding wooden shutters add a dynamic element which can change the perception of the facade depending on how they're positioned. When they're open, just like this, they invite the inflow of light, and when they're closed, the building suddenly almost resembles a monolith structure, a silhouette in the forest. Now come on inside and experience the nature-centric interior of the Granary House. When entering, you step right into an open living space. Remember, this is a holiday residence, so there's less of a need for an abundance of storage space, as if it would have been a place meant for everyday living. With 110 square meters of total floor space divided on the two different floors, it makes perfect sense to open up the space, allowing it to breathe. Aesthetically, the kitchen, living, as well as the rest of the interior is a place of absolute hospitality. Notice how the natural wood is in permanent dialogue with this mineral beige earth tones of the micro cement. And you have this slate countertop that is the exact same cutout stone as on the roof. Notice the character of these contrasts. It just makes this place unique, warm, and incredibly rustic. The compact and cozy living space is a great place to gather, and the feeling only intensifies once the fireplace is on. In opposition to the kitchen area, the first of two bedrooms are placed behind this sliding door. And notice how this bedroom relates directly to the forest floor. I really adore all these earthy tones of the interior. guided by the micro-cement and the thermo-treated pine cabinetry. It grounds the design and it is a constant reminder of the natural context that we're surrounded by. The ensuite bathroom is similarly designed with black details adding an extra layer of sophistication. Before heading upstairs, I just want to highlight this spiral staircase that is visually integrating with the wooden ceiling. It becomes this sculptural element, yet simple enough not to disrupt the overall expression. So this is the master bedroom, and as you can see, this vaulted ceiling provides a generous height, which makes this bedroom seem incredibly spacious. I really like how this chimney pipe integrates with the design, becoming an additional decorative element while complementing the metal railing of the spiral staircase. And let's not forget to mention this solid wooden floor. It creates this feeling of just bringing the forest directly inside to the master bedroom. And of course, no master bedroom without a master bathroom. Stylistically identical to the one below, but a little bit more spacious and of course with the vaulted ceiling detail. Outside the first floor, this narrow balcony runs along the full width of the structure. It is interesting to see how the light penetrates these wooden slats, creating different sensations throughout the day and highlighting this incredible relationship between the exterior and the interior. The balcony culminates in this outdoor terrace where the natural panorama can be observed all day long from the integrated sofa seating area or this small elevated swimming pool. Let's just take a moment and appreciate these views. It's just beautiful. And I think Marta Brandão has really managed to design the Granary House with utmost respect for the natural setting, creating a brilliant getaway from busy city life. I hope you enjoyed the tour. See you again next time.